Welcome to more handy leather tips from Leather Unlimited. I'm Megan Marie, and I have many more leather craft ideas and tips for you. This video is about learning how to dye leather. If you are a beginner in this area, don't worry. This video will help you get started. If you are more advanced, this video will also give you some good insight into some different dyeing techniques. The first step to dyeing leather is simply being aware of the type of leather you are working with. This is super important because dyes only function well with certain leathers. For example, vegetable leather works great with leather spirit dyes. If you don't know what leather you are working with, then you could risk ruining it with the dye. The next step is to test your dye on a scrap piece of leather. This is important because sometimes the dye dries a different color than it originally appears. Once you are satisfied with the color, go ahead and apply the first coat to your project. Let's talk about some different dyeing techniques. One popular choice is called block dyeing. Simply wrap a folded piece of cloth around a small block of wood and staple the cloth in place. Dip a whole dauber into the dye and apply it to the cloth on the block. Then lightly rub the leather with the block in long strokes for a great look. A similar look can be achieved by wrapping a piece of cotton cloth around your index finger, dipping your finger in the dye, and applying it to the leather. By blotting out excess dye on another piece of cloth, you can control the amount of dye that is absorbed by the leather, and you can also produce a shading effect. This technique is great for small areas. Also, don't forget to wear rubber gloves. If you have the right equipment, such as a spray gun, compressor, or hoses, then spraying your leather can give excellent results for shading and an overall even application of the dye. Highlighting the leather's natural appearance can be achieved by applying a lacquer on the desired area before applying the dye, then carefully avoiding this lacquered area as you dye the leather. After applying the lacquer and dye to your leather, add an antique finish over all areas of the leather, which will bring out the highlights. The lacquer you applied previously will resist antique finish, but remember, it does not resist leather dye. Once your leather is totally dry, feel free to apply another coat if you want a darker color. When you are satisfied with the color and the final coat is dry, apply a leather finish. This will add shine to your final product, and it will make it appear more professional. Some examples of finishes include Feedings Resin, leather balm with atom wax, neat's foot oil, and waxes. For finishing edges, we recommend using edge enamel, burnishing wax, or edge dye. For more information on dyeing leather, visit Leather Unlimited online. Our 40+ years in the leather business gives you the best leather selection at wholesale prices. We offer a variety of leather stains, dyes, and finishes, along with dyeing tools, dye sets, brushes, daubers, and much more. Check us out at www.leatherunltd.com.